a fair ball, and it's to the fence. Oh,
and a goal.
Walking in front of him, he's inside the 10.
Oh, blocked from behind.
Cut off the glass, but no problem at all.
Tip, one for the cradle.
He got locked up.
One guy that's got an angle on it, and he cuts back on it.
Deep ball.
And Cravat couldn't corral the
Deep
ball.
fly to right field against the wind. It's out of here.
Buries it. We're tied at 19.
Hello and welcome to Mount Healthy High School. Home of the Fighting Owls. We're at Southwest Ohio Conference action tonight. Mount Healthy Fighting Owls.
Press looks like a 2-2-1 half-court trap press.
Mount Healthy did a good job of breaking that press. 3-point attempt, and that's off the rim. That's by Taylor, but offensive rebound.
Nice rebound
By Lanier, and another offensive rebound out of bounds, and it's going to stay down Mount Healthy's side. Good hustle by the Owls underneath their basket. A couple offensive rebounds. But Taylor inbounding now for the Owls.
They're going to try to get a high-quality shot. I think that's what Coach wants out of Mount Healthy so far.
Kyle Fluker. Cross court, and that's almost stolen, and foul committed by McCarthy. That's Ethan McCarthy's first foul, his first foul of the game. Once again, Taylor now triggering into LT Montgomery. Mount Healthy, nice ball movement for the Owls right now.
Maybe mix in a couple ball fakes. There you go, get inside there.
A little 10-footer, no good by Lanier. Another offensive rebound and out of bounds. So Mount Healthy's been down a couple of times. Nothing to show for it here in the first 90 seconds of this game.
Mount Healthy starts out man-to-man, full court.
Tyree Hill being guarded by Montgomery. Scott. McCarthy.
Edgewood looks real patient on offense so far. I'm trying to get a good look at it. Nice pass.
Oh, nice pass. And nice putback by McCarthy. That was Hill. He's trying to find Garrett underneath there, but offensive rebounded by McCarthy, and he's got all 4 of Edgewood's points here to begin the game. Little 8-footer, that's no good by Phelps. Back the other direction, and we got a turnover on Edgewood. Mount Healthy, and we're going to see this last basket here.
Here's that pass fake and then an offensive rebound. We're going to have to keep a tab on him because he looks like he's real aggressive around the hoop. Number 22 is.
All alone underneath there for the easy layup there for Garrett or Ethan McCarthy. And a long 3-pointer. That is good by Taylor. So Taylor gets the Owls back into this ball game at 4-3. Taylor averaging about 14 points a game. We do not have their complete stats. That ball was tipped out of bounds by Fluker. Phelps taking a seat on the bench. And shot off of the
good box
inbound. And the shot is good. And I think that was by Taylor.
It was, yeah.
Meanwhile, Tavion Elliott, number 40, a 6'2 sophomore, is in now for Mount Healthy. So Mount Healthy is now taking the lead as they run off 5 straight points. Little double pump there by Hill. Could not fall.
Nice pass.
Taylor looking in to Elliott. Elliott was way too deep under the basket there for that. Back the other direction the Cougars come. And the shot is good. Basket is good by Trent Allen. It's Allen's first basket. No player over 10-point average for the Cougars, but Allen and Scott and Garrett are all around 10 points, just under.
Another long three-pointer there by Mount Healthy. Come a little short.
That's Garrett with the ball. And Garrett, he's going to be fouled. Tavion Elliott's his first foul. And that is the first one on the Owls. And Edgewood's bringing in 3 players. Isaac Haskell is in the game. Gabe Allen is in the game. He's number 1 and number 3. And we'll pick up the other player in a second.
Whole new lineup almost in for Edgewood.
Jake Paulson, number 20. He's a 6'2" junior. So Coach Thomas get a couple of guys in. There's Garrett. Garrett's got his first basket. So the Cougars with a 3-point lead here. Oh, easy basket baseline by Tavion Elliott.
Looked too easy, actually, how they broke that press.
Mount Healthy's doing a good job of breaking it. They're just not getting the baskets. There's Taylor. Oh, he's going to back it back out now.
Bad turnover.
Taylor, bad pass. And we see Austin Scott back in the game for the Cougars. He's replaces Trent Allen. Paulson triggering in now for the Cougars. 1-point lead for the Cougars here. And just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Oh, nice, nice feed.
Almost like deja vu, the same cut, same basket by a different player there by Edgewood.
Jake Paulson into Trent Allen, battling for the basket, and a steal now by the Cougars. And in the paint, that's no good by Paulson. Rebounded by Montgomery. Montgomery kicks it out. Taylor, 3-point attempt off the rim. Rebounded by McCarthy. We're playing a lot of fast up and down basketball here.
Yeah.
There's a 3-pointer off the rim by Gabe Allen, the junior.
That traveling, tough call.
Rebounded by the Owls, but they travel with it. So Edgewood with the ball under their basket. Gabe Allen going to trigger it in now for the Cougars. McCarthy. Nice job by Adrian McFerrin, who's in the ball game. McCarthy with a partial block on McFerrin the other direction, and now taken away by the Cougars. Haskell, McCarthy trying baseline. He's being guarded by Taylor. Took that away from him.
They like to curl off that cut there at the top of the key. That was a nice.
Oh, there it is.
They scored 3 times on that. We talk about that in the timeout. They've got to hedge that screen a lot better.
So Derek Carmichael wants to call a timeout, talk this over with, as the Cougars now have a 5-point lead. In the last 10 times these two teams have played, Mount Healthy has won 8 of the 10, including 8 in a row.
Wow.
5 of those games have been 10 points or less, and 2 of them were overtime. So these teams have had a history of playing close games.
Right.
Mount Healthy has dominated the series over the years here. The last time Edgewood won was 2013 against this team.
So when you're a senior on the floor, especially for Edgewood, you know they haven't beaten you. You know, sometimes you come out there and play a little harder because you know you've never beat that team that's out there and you want to win. So we'll see if it's different tonight.
All right, 1:29 to go here in the first quarter. Cougars have about a 5-point run going right now.
One, 2-2 token press they bring right here.
Montgomery to Taylor. Montgomery breaks it. There's a three-point attempt off in the corner here by Chris Simmons. He's in the game. And Markai Fluker with the basket on the offensive rebound. Three-point game. And there's a bump by LT Montgomery.
Edgewood's got a deep bench, I'll tell you that, because I've seen at least 4 or 5 new guys come out so far in this first quarter.
Tyree Hill is back in the ball game, so for them, that's right. They've had at least 9, I think, players in this game here in the first quarter. Well, the kind of offense they play, Frank, they need 9. I'm trying to look inside. This one is taken away. Fluker with the takeaway. 29 seconds to go. Let's see if Mount Healthy just plays for 1 now. Taylor around to Simmons. You like to think they want to get in the hands of Caleb Taylor.
Nice cut.
But when you got somebody underneath there like Simmons, you don't need Taylor. Nice job. There's a shot and up. Oh, nice try by Hill right at the buzzer. We've come to the end of the first quarter, and Mount Healthy has mounted a bit of a comeback here as they are down by 1 point here in this game. I'd like to thank you for watching here, ICRC-TV. We're going to be running our playback times a little bit later on in the game. We'll have our, we also will have our crew. We'll talk about them. Right now, we see some of our crowd out here tonight on this cold evening, you might say. And the Owl cheerleaders trying to get everybody fired up and trying to keep everybody warm right now in this game. Trent Hallen has 2 points. Austin Scott has 2 points. Garrett Gabbard 2 points. Ethan McCarthy 6 points for Edgewood. Caleb Taylor has 5 points. Markai Fluker has a basket. Chris Simmons a basket, and Tavion Elliott a basket. At your scoring right now at the end of the first quarter. We start quarter number 2. Bill Brutz, Frank Edwards. Glad you joined us here. ICRC basketball here in the Southwest Ohio Conference. We were going to have a couple of games tonight. We had a little difficulty with the other truck, so I just moved my way up the Hamilton Avenue from North College Hill up to here.
It's not far at all.
So, well, I never made it there, but anyway, got called to do this game today, so Frank and I working together, second time this season. First time with guys here.
All right.
Garrett triggering in right in front of us. Edgewood with the ball in the lead. And nice little drive there, and a foul is going to come up on
number 23,
Chris Simmons, his first, and that's the team's third.
Number 15,
Trent Allen, a 77% foul shooter, first person at the foul line tonight. And rolls it off.
Rush that one a little bit.
That was a flat one.
number 21, Austin Scott.
Second attempt now. For the 6'1" junior, or senior. Got it. He's got 3. Al's back the other direction now, quickly. Oh, nice give from Elliott to Simmons. There's Taylor with the 3-pointer, still scrambling underneath there. Good hustle by the Owls.
Yeah, Edgewood's got to do a better job of boxing out Mount Healthy. They're getting second and third chance shots here.
McFerrin with the offensive rebound. Yeah, they're getting a lot of chances. They're just not getting the baskets.
Another bad pass.
Shot it into Elliott, and then he tried to find Montgomery. Montgomery was in the wrong position out there. Edgewood come back down, still with the 2-point lead. Another given. Oh, I tell you, they do that so well. This time it's Garrett.
They're just going underneath. It's not even a screen most of the time, too. They're just going underneath the cut.
Quite a few assists. And a bad pass. Oh, he couldn't hold on to it.
It's been their Achilles heel in this first half. Mount Healthy so far, just bad passes.
Hill now bringing the ball over the timeline, gives it off to a Scott. McCarthy looking into Garrett. Garrett too high off the backboard. Montgomery back the other direction now for the Owls. Montgomery being double teamed, and he is in trouble down there. He wisely knocks it or throws the ball off of McCarthy's foot. But boy, he's lucky.
Into a trap. He did. He got lucky to get out of that.
Yes, he did. And a couple of new players coming in for Phelps and Lanier back in the ball game now for the Owls.
Nice pass.
Nice. Oh, a reverse layup by Brandon Lanier. He's got his first basket. And John Thomas wants to talk this one over. He's going to call 30-second time. He's going to call 30-second timeout. 6:15 to go here in this first half. We're going to see a replay of this again. A nice.
Just no one came back to contest him after that. That's probably why that quick timeout happened there.
Lonnie Phelps with the assist on that play. He said Lanier with his first basket. We have a lot of basketball coming up here at ICRC-TV. We had a scramble around a couple. We had, of course, Friday night had a couple of games postponed because of the weather. So we're scrambling around with some games here. But check ICRC-TV.com. You can see a lot of our games are streamed on the internet, and we'll have the playback times of some of those other games too that we do. That's stolen by Taylor. Caleb Taylor, and stripped away by Hill. Nice defensive job by Hill.
Stop a layup, that was a good defensive play.
You can stop a layup and not get a foul, it's even better.
Right.
Montgomery now signaling the play.
That's
Nice passing by the Owls. Lonnie Phelps gets his first basket. 4 different players touched the ball on that play. Nice job. Nice team. Oh, knocked out of bounds, and it was the last touch by the Cougars. So tie ball game here. Mount Healthy has a chance to get their first lead since about midway through the first quarter.
Edgewood came out of their zone to go to man-to-man defense against Mount Healthy this series.
Here's Montgomery is getting double teamed. And that is stripped away, and
oh, wow.
Nobody has it yet. Now there is Mount Healthy recovers. Brandon Lanier, several people touched that ball, but nobody had a hold on it. So Lanier gets the basket, his 4th point, and Mount Healthy's first lead now in a while. Baseline drive, and that's nice drive by Austin Scott. He's got his 4th point.
Pretty even game, even with the turnovers. They both had turnovers, and they're pretty even so far this first half.
17 all. And that's taken away by Garrett. Going to McCarthy. Scott's going to take three-pointer. Backs up, gets it. Does not fall.
Foul's called.
We got a foul coming up.
Foul's called on the Cougars, number 44, Garrett Davis, second. Into the game for the Owls, number 15.
It's just a replay that sloppy play and get a quick bucket out of Mount Healthy there. Good hustle by both teams.
Garrett Gabbard with the foul. That's his first, team's second. Not very many fouls here. Mount Healthy has 3. Edgewood has 2. You know, a lot of times you say, you know, the officials letting them play, you know, being rough or everything in there, but really, for the most part, it hasn't been. It's just been players been playing clean.
Definitely not on the turnover side, though. Both of them had their cases of turnovers.
That's true. Foul was on Austin Scott, his first, and that is the team's third. And talking about turnovers.
I just think hearing the clean game so far, it's hard to say that.
Yeah.
But when you're saying physicality, you're right. There hasn't been a lot of fouls.
No. Into the paint, blocked. That was blocked by Lanier.
And stuck on the 17 marker.
We're approaching the 3-minute mark of this first half.
Oh, that was. He read that.
He basically telegraphed that one right to Evan Brown. Evan Brown, a 6'3" junior coming in for Edgewood, seeing action. Hill back out of the game, and Gabe Allen back in, junior. Terrence Johnson in the game. And that's a three-pointer by Chris Simmons. Terrence Johnson, a 5'6" senior in the game. Not healthy. And right back the other direction, Austin Scott comes with a basket.
Edgewood does a great job when other team scores or get on transition and try to score themselves. That's kudos to the team. You know, their coach teaching that. Get the ball and run as soon as they get it.
There's a little hook shot, and that's by Lanier. He's got 6. Brandon Lanier with 6, and Mount Healthy now with their largest lead at 3. And stripped and taken away by Lanier. Lanier's doing a good job on defense. He's a force to deal with in paint. He's a big guy down there. He's really a force to deal with in the paint down there for Edgewood.
For sure.
And back the other direction. We got a foul. That was Garrett Gabbard's second foul. So we'll see if Coach Thomas is going to take Gabbard out of the game here with 2 fouls, 1:50 to go. He's going to stay in the game. So Gabbard playing with 2 fouls. Terrence Johnson over to Caleb Taylor. Back to Chris Simmons. Simmons! That's another shot by Simmons. Simmons got 7 points off the bench. He's giving the Owls a 5-point lead. 1:24 to go. Allen, that's recovered by Paulson. Under a minute now to go in here in the first quarter, or first half. There's Garrett. Garrett's partially blocked, but they recover. Baseline three-pointer, no good. Rebound finally taken down by Simmons. Near, he loses the ball, but nice little, looked like he lost the ball, but went right in the Phelps.
He'll say that he passed it, but I think it got a little luck on the side of him.
We'll give him an assist, sort of. 7-point lead, 3-point top of the nothing but net by Trent Allen. Wow. That's their first 3-pointer. Cuts the lead to 4. 7 seconds to go, and Mount Healthy better do something here. There we go. And there did not get the shot out. Actually, I think what happened is, I think, Frank, they waited too long to get that play going, that's for sure. But anyway, the Mount Healthy Owls mount sort of a comeback here in this second quarter. After down about 5, they come back and are leading by 4. Frank and I will be back for second half action right after this. Don't go away. welcome back to Mount Healthy High School, where you can see the Cougars have a Owls have a 4-point lead over the Edgewood Cougars. Bill Bretz, Frank Edwards, glad you have joined us here. We're about ready to start second half action here for Edgewood. All their scoring came from 4 players. Garrett Gabbard had 4 points. McCarthy, Scott, and Allen all had 6 each. For Mount Healthy, Caleb Taylor had 5. Fluker had a basket. Elliott a basket. Lanier 6 points. Lonnie Phelps 4 points. Chris Simmons 7 points off the bench here, leading all scorers here in this game here. We'll be running those playback times back at the end of this quarter. If you want to get a pencil and paper ready. We'll also talk about our crew too that we have out here tonight. We have both Drew and Jason out here tonight. I don't know. Are they watching us? They keeping an eye on us or something like that? We had Trent Allen, the only person at the foul line tonight. So in this game, and he is 2 for 3, a 77% foul shooter. Trying to get the Cougars back within 2 now. He does, and he now becomes the leading scorer in the game at 8 points. Just under his average, 9.8 a game.
Edgewood's out of that zone from what they, another turnover.
And there's a turnover, that's McCarthy. McCarthy hesitates and waits. Nice defensive work by Elliott underneath there. Made him think about it.
Yeah, it's like he did everything right until he just got to the bucket and kind of stopped.
Tyree Hill picks up his first foul, and it's the first foul of this half for the Cougars. Taylor back over to Lanier.
Edgewood still in that man-to-man defense to start this second half.
There's a 3-pointer off the rim. And out of bounds. Edgewood bringing the ball up the floor. We have had no baskets in the first 2 minutes of this game.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to call a charge on Trent Allen. That's his first, team second. Well, we could be making up for fouls here in the second half now. So we've had 3 so far here in the first 2 minutes. 2 for Edgewood, 1 for Mount Healthy. Montgomery. Trying to look in.
Play there. Oh, wow, another just unforced turnover.
And there's McCarthy with the steal, McCarthy with the layup, easy. McCarthy's got 2 of those tonight. He has 8 points now. Has tied the game at 26. A little give and go here. Phelps and Caleb Taylor with the 3-pointer though, as they kicked it back out. Taylor now has 8. He has 2 3-pointers now. Mount Healthy with the 3-point lead. There's a 3-point attempt, and it looked like he might have been hit a little bit. That was by Gabbard, but no call on it. And tipped out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
And last
charge.
Wow.
On number 4 on the Owls, charging foul. URS Montgomery, his third, team second of the half.
That's his 3rd foul.
So Montgomery picks up 2 quick fouls here in this quarter. He's still in the game, but he's going to be coming back out in a second, the next stoppage here. Meanwhile, Hill's back in the ball game for Edgewood. Nice feed. There's McCarthy. Little off-balance shot there. Taylor quickly over the timeline.
Yeah, Edgewood's went away from that pass and cut, you know, as soon as they get the ball in offense. I think maybe they want to go back to that because they've got a lot of their points the first half doing that.
Taylor, another three-point attempt. Got it. He's got 11 now. He's in double figures. 6-point lead now for the Owls. Their longest lead of the night. It's been a game of runs here. Edgewood had the first 4, now the last 6, all courtesy of Caleb Taylor here from Mount Healthy. Hill. Oh, and that's Montgomery. He has got his 4th foul.
Well, he's going to be taking a break for a little while.
The basket is good by Hill. Well, Jarius Montgomery, LT Montgomery, stayed in a bit too long as he picks up his 4th foul. That's the 3rd one in the quarter. Puts Hill at the line. Hill, a 51% foul shooter, got that one. He's got his first 3 points of the game here. 3-point game. So Montgomery had been running that offense for the Owls, now sitting on the bench.
See how much that affects Mount Healthy.
In the paint, no good. Offensive rebound put back in by Shondo Matthias. He's getting his first action here tonight. Number 11, he's got a basket.
Tough pass.
Ashadon Matthias. Hill now triggering in for the Cougars underneath their own basket.
Ooh, they had him.
Oh, they had him. And Scott underneath, but
Nice
they didn't see
head
him.
fake there.
And there's the baseline drive. And that's Austin Scott. He ends up getting the basket. He has 8 points now. 3 different Cougar players now have 8 points. 3-point game.
Ooh, that could have been a...
Taylor. And there's a grab
Maybe
taken away and timeout.
The ref was feeling generous because he could have very well said that was a jump ball.
And Adair Carmichael calls a 30-second timeout. That's the second one he's called. So 51-34 is our score. And I believe we have our crew here. Our crew magically comes up on my cell phone. So, all right, here we go. Our director tonight, Dean Lowry is our director tonight. Lean Dowry is our technical director. Dean, don't call me Jason Lowry, is the producer. I love these names. So Craig Burke, Doyle Higgins, Eric, Johan, that's what he says down here. So, and Josh Semskra is our other cameras, graphics. Jason Dudlesworth III. Jason Dudlesworth is one of my favorite people there.
Not again. Another turnover.
Connor Smith on replay audio is Marcel. And utility director, we will not go into that. Okay, so we get these names. I don't know how many of these are real people we have out here, but our people in the truck like to play games. But they do a great job. We appreciate all the work. Without these great people, Frank and I would be just sitting here talking to ourselves.
That is true.
And people would be looking at us kind of strange.
Yep.
So, all right, we got ourselves a 3-point ball game here. The Owls are still up on top here.
They just traded back turnovers, which has been kind of the story of the night by both teams.
Baseline drive. Simmons, 9 points now off the bench. Hill quickly back the other direction.
Oh,
and we got Isaac Haskell took some steps right now. We have a couple other players coming back in. Ethan McCarthy back in, Austin Scott back in the game here for Edgewood. Gabe Allen back in the ball game.
When Edgewood subs, they bring in waves. Almost like a line change for a hockey.
McCarthy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. And McCarthy tried to save it out of bounds, and it comes back in, and then Garrett Gabbard tried to block it, but went up too high and went over a player, and he commits the foul, and it's going to be a two-shotter. No, they said no, it's not going to be a two-shot. He was not in the process of shooting. Taylor, that's short. McCarthy.
Wow, good hustle.
Off of Taylor, so Edgewood gets the ball. 1:13 to go here in quarter number 3. Owls are hanging on to a lead. Nobody wants to blow this game open, though. Tough man-to-man defense here by the Owls.
Good cut, but bad pass.
McCarthy tried to find Gabber, but errant pass goes out of bounds. So I tell you what, give Mount Healthy's defense credit for that, though.
They did a good job. You're right.
They kind of created that turnover. There's no doubt in that.
Compared to the unforced turnovers we've seen, you're right.
Mathias bringing the ball over the timeline. He's a 5'11 junior. 38 seconds to go. Not in any hurry, not being contested. And that's stolen. That was telegraphed right there by McCarthy. Back the other direction. McCarthy, kind of a semi-slam there. He got away with that one, almost went out.
Yeah.
So, on the rim, but he's
good
had at
steal
least
by him.
He's had at least 3 or 4 steals tonight for baskets. 3-point lead now, 9 seconds to go. Pull-up shot, no good by Mathias. McCarthy, back the other direction, comes the Cougars. And nice defense right at the end there by Brandon Lanier to stop the shot. And we go to the end of 3 quarters. Mount Healthy with the 36-33 lead over the Cougars. All right, those playback times are going to magically appear in front of you, right in front of, there you go. Wednesday at 4 o'clock, Channel 8 and Channel 838 on Cincinnati Bell. Thursday the 18th, 8 p.m. Friday the 19th, 11 a.m. You can have brunch with Frank and I. And Saturday the 20th at 5:30 p.m. A lot of ICRC basketball coming up here in the next few weeks. And I can't believe we're really moving into the second half of this season for basketball. It doesn't seem like it's possible. And you were mentioning earlier about how important the wins are. The seed meetings are coming up here. The girls in about, I think, 2 weeks, I believe, and the boys in about 3 weeks. So,
right. You want to get as many wins as you can because, when they go to vote for your, case of what seed you're going to be, you want to try to get a decent draw because you don't want to get loaded in against a real tough team and be out early. So all these games are really important coming up to the draw.
Mount Healthy's next game will be at Ross. That's who they're tied with right now in the league. They beat Ross 54-40 earlier in the season. One of the things I know, Frank, you pointed out that they've only had, this is only their 4th home game of the season for Mount Healthy, which means they do have a string of home games here coming up, about 4 in a row. So,
right.
All right, quarter number 4 here. Starts the action. Edgewood with the ball, and Edgewood down by 3.
I believe the biggest lead of the night's been 6, I believe.
Yep. Turn out of bounds, and that is an unforced turnover.
Definitely both sides have had a lot of those tonight.
All right, Caleb Taylor into Ashadon Mathias. Thias being guarded by Allen. In the paint of Lanier.
Yep.
And the Owls almost lose it. Get it back there. Simmons back in the ball game.
Almost just want to regroup because how sloppy it was there, that possession.
Owls in no big hurry here. They're playing for the good shot. It's a 3-point lead.
Baseline, baseline.
Simmons drive. It's no good. Rebound by Allen now. And the Gabbard, oh, that was just blocked by Phelps. Simmons, oh, Simmons, what a move. Would not fall. Simmons, or Lanier up, and he is fouled. I don't know if we'll see this again, but Simmons had a nice little move to get to the basket,
right.
Just wouldn't fall.
To avoid any kind of contact or anything.
Austin Scott with the foul, his second. That's the fourth on the Cougars. Jake Paulson back in the ball game for Edgewood.
Go ahead, Jake.
Brandon Lanier missed his first foul shot. And got the second one. I'm looking back at my book right now, Frank. That's the first time they've been at the foul line.
Wow. You know, I was going to mention it, but I was like, well, they maybe had one, but they haven't had it.
Nope.
Foul's called on the Owls, number 31, Lonnie Phelps, his first, team's fourth.
Lonnie Phelps picks up a foul. That's his first, team's third, team's fourth. I'm sorry, both teams have 4 fouls. 6:37 to go here in the game. 4-point game.
Might have to call timeout.
Edgewood calls a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout that John Thomas has called. So he has 3 full timeouts left, as Derek Carmichael also has 3 full timeouts. You see Coach Carmichael with his Fighting Owls are right there. So Mount Healthy has a game at Ross. That's on a Friday. And then they have 4 straight home games. Aiken, Wyoming, Talawanda, and Northwest are their 4 straight home games. Edgewood, their next game will be at Harrison. They're on the road for 4 straight in a row.
Right.
So interesting scheduling here. They're also will be at Winton Woods and at Ross. They will not be home until the 27th of January when they host Valley View.
And these two teams will meet up at the end of the year, too.
Yep, they're in the last game of the season out at Edgewood. .30 to go in the game. Hill with the ball. Here's Gabber back to Hill.
Red out.
Edgewood being very patient right now. They're trying to get someone underneath open, but it's so far theirs. Allen, and that's stolen by Thias. Back the other direction. Thias off too hard off the backboard. Put back up by
3
Phelps.
seconds maybe.
Phelps still has the ball.
Foul is called.
Lonnie Phelps, what determination to stay in there, just keep fighting in there, and it pays off. Garrett Gabber picks up his 4th foul. Lonnie Phelps, boy, he just battled underneath there. And finally picked up the foul. And misses the foul shot. Owls are 1 for 3 tonight. Garrett Gabber coming out of the ball game, so he has 4 fouls, and Montgomery has 4 fouls for the Owls, and Montgomery's still on the bench. Second attempt is good by Phelps. He has 5. And that's the lead for Mount Healthy at 5. Mount Healthy trying to move to 5-2 in the league.
I'm going to get a body foul.
Foul's called on the out, number 31, Lonnie Phelps.
Lonnie Phelps gets his second foul, and that's a 5th now for...
Definitely the most fouls in the game's been this quarter.
Yeah. Well, each team has 5 fouls, so each team has 1 foul to spare here.
Nice pass.
Oh, nice bend down bounds. And Ethan McCarthy, he has 12. McCarthy's coming off of his best game of the season. He had 18 against their loss at Northwest, so he's gotten a couple of good games in a row. And Healthy got lucky on that one. Off the rim, battle underneath. Finally taken by McCarthy.
Nice pass.
Back up quickly up there, and Trent Allen with the basket.
That was all on transition. That was a great job by Edgewood.
So now we have a 1-point game with 4:46 to go here. We're going to have a couple of new owls coming in the ball game, including Montgomery. Three-pointer off the rim, battle underneath.
Oh, they're going to give him.
Foul's called. Foul's called. Cougars, number 0, Tyree Hill.
Tyree Hill picks up the foul. That's the 6th foul now for them. Montgomery back in the ball game now for Mount Healthy. And along with Brandon Lanier back in. So from this point on tonight, any other fouls, Mount Healthy will be at the line. The Owls got 1 to spare.
I think Montgomery came back in the game after that long drought with those 4 fouls.
Well, he'd been directing that offense out there most of the game that he was in.
He's finally back in now.
He's a 5'10" senior. Well, they're definitely spreading the floor out. And now in the paint, and that is Simmons.
He's got a tough shot, and he's made some key ones tonight.
Simmons double figures now, 11 points. He's done a good job coming off the bench.
Big time. I see him starting in the future.
Yeah. As we talk here, the Owl has passed us.
Yeah, look tired too.
Yeah, I know. It's been a tough night for Owls. Too much snow out there. I can't find anything to eat.
That might be it, actually.
It's McCarthy with the drive. And we're back up, and McCarthy. See who they're going to call it on.
On him, they called a charge.
Charge on McCarthy.
It's a big call there.
That's 7th foul. That's not going to be a shooting foul, though, because it was an offensive foul. But the Owls will be on the line here with 3 minutes to go in this ball game, and they're up by 3.
Oh, another turnover.
And McCarthy with the steal. Back the other direction comes Trent Allen. Allen splits 2 Owls. And he is fouled. And see who they're going to call it on. One of the 2.
Foul's called on the Owls, number 32, Brandon Lanier.
Brandon Lanier picks up his first foul, and that is the 6th now for the Owls. Trent Allen, he's been the guy at the foul line tonight, the only guy in the foul line tonight. I take it back. Tyree Hill had 1 foul shot. He makes the first one. He missed the first foul shot. He's made 4 in a row now. And we jinxed him on that one.
Sure did.
He has 11. 2-point ball game. Fluker.
Someone's going to telegraph this. Be careful.
Simmons in the paint. No good. Hill with the rebound. Trying to get it. Oh, nice job by Simmons to try to get the ball, and they do get the ball back. Simmons, he gets the basket. Chris Simmons, 13 points. 4-point lead.
Just to get a turnover.
And some wild action down here, and John Thomas is going to take a full timeout. He wants to talk about this one. We said the Southwest Conference, right now Northwest is leading with a 6-0 record right now in the season. They're 7-4 overall. Mount Healthy is and Ross are tied for 4-2. See the baskets that we missed here, or a replay back on the baskets there. And Edgewood at 3-3. So, you know, really right now Northwest has kind of got the handle on the league, but anything can happen here in the second half of the season. None of the teams in this league are really dominating right now. Northwest has a 7-4 record overall. They really have the best record in the league.
Right.
So they have 4 non-league losses. Southwest Ohio Conference, we said they're in their 6th year of the conference. So Northwest has dominated the conference over the years. They've won the last 3 they won, and league title. In the 2015, they were co-champs with Mount Healthy. Before that, Wilmington won a couple of times, 13 and 14. Of course, Wilmington's not in that conference anymore. I'm trying to think where Wilmington went.
Did they go into the SBAC?
They might have.
I think they have.
Yeah, it's probably better for them. Oh, that is stolen by Paulson. Allen with the ball. Give to Hill.
Wow.
Hill,
man.
Misses the layup. Gabber back in the ball game.
I don't know how he missed that.
You couldn't have asked for anything easier.
It's like the defense stepped away.
Well, the saving grace is Edgewood still has the ball out of bounds. Hill's triggering it in. And triggers it in to Scott, and he was like quadrupled.
He's wide open. You got to demand the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so open. I think he didn't even know he was that open.
There's McCarthy.
Oh, my God.
And it's stolen away by Taylor. Taylor now. Simmons, and it's stripped away by Hill. McCarthy. Gabbard. Gabbard in. He's playing with 4 fouls, too, so.
Almost a minute left.
Down to a minute. Mount Healthy has 2 possession lead right now. There's Gabbard, a 3-pointer is no good. There's McCarthy with offensive rebound, out of bounds and off of Edgewood. Paulson back in the ball game. Scott takes a seat on the bench, so we're going to do defense, offensive substitutions here in the last minute of the game here. Now Mount Healthy. There's Simmons off the rim. They don't need it. No, you're right. They don't need it. They just need to hold on and just. They need to eat up some seconds here.
Into the game for the Cougars, number 3,
Gabe Allen back in the ball game. I didn't check ahead of time that Gabe and Trent are related. Gabe is a junior, Trent is a senior. And a timeout was taken by, I believe that was Edgewood that took the timeout. So let me see here, timeouts. So they said both teams have 3 timeouts left, so it had to be Mount Healthy. So both teams have 2 timeouts left. The possession arrow is pointing towards the Owls right now.
Yeah, if Edgewood's want to get a quick foul on one of Mount Healthy's shooters, and hopefully they can get a quick bucket after that.
Well, Mount Healthy from the foul line tonight. They've had 4 attempts. They're 2 for 4 from the foul line. Edgewood, on the other hand, they are 5 for 7. So here we go. Final 43 seconds of regulation. I think the Owls can hold on for a very big win here at home. They lost at Little Miami about a week ago, or a few days ago, 60-51. That was a tough loss for them to take. And Miami's last in the league. So trying to redeem themselves here. Gabe Allen picks up the foul.
Gabe Allen hits first. Team takes.
And he's going to put Jarius Montgomery, LT Montgomery, at the line. He has been scoreless in the game. Had some time on the bench there with 4 fouls, but coming up here with 2 foul, or a 1-and-1 now on the foul.
Huge free throw.
Off the rim. Offensive rebound. Is it taken by the Owls?
Oh, wow. Worst case scenario there.
And Derek Carmichael calls a timeout. It's a full timeout. So Montgomery misses the front end of that. Mount Healthy was scrambling for the ball. And I'm assuming they got the ball.
Yeah, they did. They called a quick timeout.
Freshman team Varsity Owls on the road this Friday.
35.4 seconds to go.
High School to take on the Rams of Wells High. That's Friday, January 19th. Games begin at 4:30 p.m.
All right, final 35 seconds. We said possession arrow in favor of the Owls right now. They have 1 timeout left. Edgewood has 2 timeouts left. 8 fouls right now on the Cougars, 6 on the Owls. So here we go. Kai Fluker is going to trigger it in now for the Mount Healthy Owls. Montgomery, and Montgomery falls to the floor. He's fouled by Gabe Allen. Puts Montgomery back at the line where he missed the front end of a 1-and-1. So it's still 1-and-1. Got 1 more foul to go before they go to the 2. Hill back in the ball game along with Scott.
You got to remember to box out and rebound. Edgewood does. That's the only thing.
Montgomery takes his time. And no good.
No way.
And Montgomery with the offensive rebound.
Unbelievable. That's 2 in a row. That'll see the coach over there. That's what gives you gray and white hairs right there. Is that them type of situations.
So that's a 3rd foul on Hill, and that is the 10th foul. So now they're on double bonus. So Montgomery has 2 missed foul shots and 2 offensive rebounds.
Right.
Or at least 1 offensive rebound. Two possession game right now. He can give him some breathing room with the foul shots here. Off the rim. He's missed 3 in a row.
It's one of those nights. Sometimes you have these and try to forget about them quick.
He certainly takes his time. Maybe he takes too much time. Maybe he thinks about it too much. Eyes the basket, and here it comes.
Oh, there it is.
He gets that one. There you go. And that's his first point of the night. That's a big one, though. 5-point lead. 29 seconds to go. There's Trent Allen. No good. Scramble underneath. Ball still underneath there. Allen puts it back up and in. Nice job by Trent Allen. And immediately John Thomas calls a timeout. Trent Allen now has 13 points. Allen has had 15 twice this season.
Remaining, 1 point for the Cougars, 1 point
And a
for the
3-point lead. So if you're Edgewood right now, you're going to try to
get a quick steal.
if not a quick steal, then at least a quick foul.
Yep.
Put it back at the foul line. Owls are not shooting well at the foul line tonight. They're 3 for 8. So Trent Allen, 13 points. Ethan McCarthy, 12 points. They have 2 double-figure scores. Chris Simmons, 13 points off the bench for Mount Healthy. Simmons is in the game still. Like you said earlier, he might be getting a start here. At least he's getting a lot of minutes in the game. That's
right. He's been I want to say the player of the game for Mount Healthy.
Owls trying to hang on for their 7th win of the season, and their 5th in the Southwest Ohio Conference. So here we go. Brandon Lanier triggering him for the Owls. Into Taylor, and he's fouled immediately. The foul is on Jake Paulson. That's his first, and that will put Caleb Taylor for the first time tonight at the foul line. One stat I do have on Taylor about, like I said, we don't have all their games in, but in the games we have their stats in, he was an 83% foul shooter. Let's see if this works out well for them. Off the rim, wow.
He's got a really low shot. Almost just flicked that one up there. Might have rushed it a little bit.
Trying to give his team a 2-possession lead. Interesting, that's an interesting style there, but 1 for 2.
Oh, wow.
Baseline shot is good by Trent Allen. Wow. Allen has 7 in this quarter, and he's fouled. Taylor picks up his first foul. So with 8.1 seconds to go, Trent Allen could make this a 1-point game.
And the big thing is here, as soon as this bucket goes in, I would make sure I know who I have, and if you get a quick steal, you could get a quick bucket, and that could be game. So you got to make sure that you know who you got.
Trent Allen, his most important foul shot of the night, he's got it. He's 4 for 5.
They're going to do the same thing they did last play, where he just comes up and gets the ball.
He has tied his season high. And up to Montgomery comes up. He's finally fouled by McCarthy. They tried to get him back right on the ends bounce, and he got away.
I'm surprised that they didn't call a foul there, because that was 3 seconds it went off.
Paulson picks up the foul. It's his second. 5 seconds to go in the game now. That puts Montgomery back at the line. He's 1 for 4. This is going to be a 2-shotter for him. Off the rim, wow. 1 for 5.
Once again, number 21, Austin Scott. Number 15, Trent Allen.
If he makes this one, I would see John Thomas possibly calling a timeout. Get a last play. All right, here we go, Montgomery.
He might make him miss it on purpose.
And rolls it around and in. 2-point lead. And indeed, John Thomas calls a timeout. That's their final timeout. So he's going to talk it over at 5 seconds to go. And the thing about it is, Frank, you're in a situation right now where he doesn't need the 3-pointer.
No. So you want to get a good quality shot with 5 seconds left. So what he's going to draw up is hopefully what he's guessing what the defense is going to show. Right now, Mount Healthy has the ball in their court because you know, they can match whatever defense they're going to show. So it's really, he's got to draw 2 plays right now.
Possession arrow is in favor of the Owls. Cougars are out of timeouts.
That's a key point too, not having any timeouts left. So this is going to be, he's drawing up a couple plays right here.
Derek Carmichael, he has 1 timeout to go. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if when they go back in, he might take his final timeout here, just to see
how they draw it up.
See how they're drawing it up here. So here we go. We got ourselves a close one. He said the last 10 times these teams played, 5 games have been decided by 10 points or less, and 2 of them have gone into overtime. So even though Mount Healthy has dominated the series of the last 4 or 5 years.
Looks like they're going to play a type of man or a zone defense here, a 1-2-2. I would try to go to the middle and try to get a pass in the middle.
Gabbard's going to trigger it in here. Final 5 seconds of regulations. Hill over the timeline. There's the 3-pointer.
It's short.
It's going to be short. And Mount Healthy comes out with a win. I think you can safely say they escaped with a win here tonight. 45 to 43. Wow. Tell you, it was a good game. They stayed close. We thought it would be a close game. It was tonight. Mount Healthy now moves to 7-8 on the season, 5-2 in the league. The Cougars dropped to 6-7, 3-4 in the league. So, Frank, final thoughts on this one?
You know, like you said, they've been close the last 10 years, but sometimes a team's got your number, and Mount Healthy has Edgewood's number right now. And that's how it is. And it was a great game for Mount Healthy getting a W. 9
in a row over the Edgewood Cougars for the Owls. So that's it. Your final tonight, 45 to 43 in favor of Mount Healthy. Well, for Dean and Jason and all those people that are out in a truck, you must have like 100 people out in a truck there. And all of our camera people, thank you so much. You guys did such a great job and everything. There's your final right now from Mount Healthy. Bill Brett, for Frank Edwards and the entire ICRC crew. We'll be seeing you down the road here with ICRC basketball. Goodbye.